see the land, how it lies. Etana, frightened, begs the eagle to ascend no further, then, as it seems, the bird's strength is exhausted. To the earth the eagle fell down, shattered upon the ground. End of section 6. Recording by Lucy Perry, in Bath, on February 21st, 2010.
Section 7 of Library of the World's Best Literature, Ancient and Modern, Volume 1. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Lucy Perry. Library of the World's Best Literature, Ancient and Modern, Volume 1. Section 7. Excerpts of Akkadian, Babylonian and Assyrian literature. Translated by Crawford H. Toy. 7. The God Zu. He sees the badges of rule, his royal crown, his raiment divine. On the tablets of fate of the gods, Zu fixes his look. On the father of the gods, the god of Duranki, Zu fixes his gaze. Lust after rule enters into his soul. I will take the tablets of fate of the gods, will determine the oracle of all the gods, will set up my throne, all orders control, will rule all the heavenly spirits. His heart was set on combat. At the entrance of the hall he stands, waiting the break of day, when Bel dispensed the tender rains, sat on his throne, put off his crown. He snatched the tablets of fate from his hands, seized the power, the control of commands. Down flew Zu, in a mountain he hid. There was anguish and crying. On the earth Bel poured out his wrath. Anu opened his mouth and spake, said to the gods, his children, who will conquer Zu? Great shall be his name among the dwellers of all lands. They call for Raman, the mighty, Anu's son. To him gives Anu command. Up, Raman, my son, thou hero. From thine attack desist not, conquer Zu with thy weapons, that thy name may be great in the assembly of the great gods. Among the gods thy brethren, none shall be thy equal. Thy shrines on high shall be built. Found these cities in all the world. Thy cities shall reach to the mountain of the world. Show thyself strong for the gods, strong be thy name. To Anu his father's command, Raman answered and spake, my father, who shall come to the inaccessible mound? Who is like unto Zu among the gods thy sons? The tablets of fate he has snatched from his hands, seized on the power, the control of commands. Zu has fled and hides in his mountain. The rest is lost. 8. Adapa and the South Wind. Under the water the south wind blew him, sunk him to the home of the fishes. O south wind, ill hast thou used me, thy wings I will break. As thus with his mouth he spake, the wings of the south wind were broken. 7 days long the south wind over the earth blew no more. To his messenger, Abrat, Anu then spake thus, why for 7 days long blows the south wind no more on the earth? His messenger, Abrat, answered and said, my lord Adapa, Ea's son, hath broken the wings of the south wind. When Anu heard these words, aha, he cried, and went forth. Ea, the ocean god, then directs his son how to proceed in order to avert Anu's wrath. Some lines are mutilated. At the gate of Anu stand. The gods Tammuz and Iszida will see thee and ask, why lookest thou thus, Adapa? For whom wearest thou garments of mourning? From the earth 2 gods have vanished, therefore do I thus. Who are these 2 gods, who from the earth have vanished? At each other they will look, Tammuz and Iszida, and lament. A friendly word they will speak to Anu. Anu's sacred face they will show thee. When thou to Anu comest, food of death will be offered thee, eat not thereof. Water of death will be offered thee, drink not thereof. A garment will be offered thee, put it on. Oil will be offered thee, anoint thyself therewith. What I tell thee neglect not, keep my word in mind. Then came Anu's messenger. The wing of the south wind Adapa has broken. Deliver him up to me. Up to the heaven he came, approached the gate of Anu. At Anu's gate Tammuz and Iszida stand. Adapa they see, and "Aha!" they cry. O Adapa, wherefore lookest thou thus? For whom wearest thou apparel of mourning? From the earth 2 gods have vanished, therefore I wear apparel of mourning. Who are these 2 gods who from the earth have vanished? At one another look Tammuz and Iszida, and lament. Adapa go hence to Anu. When he came, Anu at him looked, saying, O Adapa, why hast thou broken the south wind's wing? Adapa answered, My lord, for my lord's house I was fishing. In the midst of the sea it was smooth. Then the south wind began to blow. Under it forced me. To the home of the fishes I sank. By this speech Anu's anger is turned away. A beaker he set before him. What shall we offer him? Food of life. Prepare for him that he may eat. Food of life was brought for him, but he ate not. Water of life was brought for him, but he drank not. A garment was brought him, he put it on. Oil they gave him, he anointed himself therewith. Anu looked at him and mourned. And now, Adapa, wherefore hast thou not eaten or drunken? Now canst thou not live for ever. Ea my lord commanded me, Thou shalt not eat nor drink. 9. Penitential Psalms. 1. The Suppliant. I, thy servant, full of sin, cry to thee. The sinner's earnest prayer thou dost accept. The man on whom thou lookest lives, mistress of all, queen of mankind, merciful one to whom it is good to turn, who acceptest the sigh of the heart. The priest. Because his god and his goddess are angry, he cries to thee. To him turn thy face, take his hand. The suppliant. Beside thee there is no god to guide me. Look in mercy on me, accept my sigh. Say, why do I wait so long? Let thy face be softened. How long, O my lady, may thy kindness be turned to me? Like a dove I mourn, full of sighing. The priest. With sorrow and woe his soul is full of sighing. Tears he sheds, he pours out laments. 2. O mother of the gods, who performest the commands of Bel, who makest the young grass sprout, queen of mankind, creator of all, guide of every birth, mother Ishtar, whose might no god approaches. Exalted mistress, mighty in command, a prayer I will utter, let her do what seems her good. O my lady, make me to know my doing. Food I have not eaten, weeping was my nourishment. Water I have not drunk, tears were my drink. My heart has not been joyful, nor my spirits glad. Many are my sins, sorrowful my soul. O my lady, make me to know my doing. Make me a place of rest. Cleanse my sin, lift up my face. May my God, the Lord of prayer, before thee set my prayer. May my goddess, the lady of supplication, before thee set my supplication. May the storm gods set my prayer before thee. The intercession of a number of gods is here invoked. Let thy eye rest graciously on me. Turn thy face graciously to me. Let thy heart be gentle, thy spirit mild. 3. O lady, in sorrow of heart, sore oppressed, I cry to thee. O lady, to thy servant favour show. Let thy heart be favourable. To thy servant full of sorrow show thy pity. Turn to him thy face, accept his prayer. 4. To thy servant, with whom thou art angry, graciously turn. May the anger of my lord be appeased. Appeased the god I know not, the goddess I know, the goddess I know not, the god who is angry with me, the goddess who is angry with me be appeased. The sin which I have committed I know not. May my God